change my phone. I'm driving back from California. My wife was telling me charges were dropped against 857 Tucson. Sorry if I can't read the chat, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be driving, so I'm just going to ramble on, and when I get a chance, I will look at the chat when I can see one before I drive here. Hello, hello. Brenda. Okay, guys, I won't be able to read the chat because I'm driving. They redacted the post. It looks like JLR just had it. I just saw it. He's live right now, so I don't know. I just saw that JLR said charges are dropped against 857. Like I said, I cannot respond to any text. I am driving. That's why the weird angle. So I'm just going to ramble on. Car, what are you doing? So, if the charges were dropped, that's one for the YouTubers and one against Nanos and his goon squad. And that's a win for the First Amendment rights. Which is good, because a lot of people were thinking that the YouTubers lost this battle. And I was saying, no, we did not. There's many battles to come. And if it is true, which I cannot confirm yet, other than seeing that I saw another YouTuber posting it, his headline was, anyway, charges dropped, then, you know, it's the First Amendment wins. 857, congratulations, if I can talk, if it's true. We all knew it was bogus. Juice, Tucson, and Alex, none of these charges should stand because all against the First Amendment. They're taking away our freedom of speech, and us as Americans will not stand for it. Not for one damn second. No. Freedom of speech, freedom of press. So, when I get a chance, guys, I will take a look at the chat, but obviously I'm driving and I can't. My gimbal broke. I lost a part to it, so I can't use the tripod. So I have my phone dangled. You see the weird angle. I just crossed state line and back in Arizona. Just passed. Cruise control on. You guys can look at my ugly mug for a while. If you choose to. So, I don't know how many of you watched my stream from Universal yesterday. Well, on the side, there was a narrator, the tour guide. He made a little mistake. He thought that the park closed at 7 when it really closed at 9. So I referred to it as fake news. Even afterwards, I walked up to him. I told him he did a good job. I appreciated it, and I let him know that the actual time of closing was 9 o'clock, and he appreciated it for me telling him so. Well, today, a few hours ago, I get a message from him saying he did not appreciate me saying that he was fake news about the incorrect time. That was his first day on the job. Then normally he wouldn't do that. Well, how can you say normally if it's your first day of the job? And I also he had mentioned that I had put his name out there negatively for the world to see. I didn't put your name out there. I didn't even mention your name. I don't even know your damn name. So I posted back that you being a team member of Universal Studios, it's a bad look for you the way you're treating a season pass holder. And I go, when I mentioned fake news, I was actually talking to a friend of mine. Well, the post is gone now. It went bye-bye. I don't know what happened, but yeah. It's just a bunch of, people are getting all upset. You can't, I think the term fake news, a lot of people get upset about because they have TDS, but you can't give out wrong information. And I was basically telling anybody who was watching my live that the park hours that you said were incorrect in case they wanted to come that day. Now, I don't see anything wrong with that. So, if you don't like it, you can suck it. It's simple. Now, as far as 857 goes, charges were dropped. If they were dropped, that is awesome. That is awesome. So, next would be Juice. Let's get the charges against Juice dropped as well. Because that's most likely they're going to be hand in hand, right? You would think. And then get Alex's dropped. Maybe they're trying to protect themselves from civil lawsuits, but hey, damage is already done. It's coming. I would. The goal is to get Nanos the hell on out of here. He's got to go. He sucks. Nanos has got to go. Little oompa oompa. So yeah, guys, I am about 140 miles to Phoenix right now. I wish I had a holder for the windshield so you guys can actually watch instead of looking at me and my sunglasses pulling on. So, uh-oh. Let me see this real quick. Something here. This message is held for review. I shouldn't be looking at this stuff. I'll put it back down. It said something about messages, so I guess I have to look at it. Somebody wrote something. Shouldn't do that because I allow almost every message, so can't look at it now. Maybe if I pull off for a second I can look at it. But yeah, you knew sooner or later that we were going to get the upper hand on these charges because they were bogus. So it was Nanos trying to be a bully and sucking up to the neighbor. Who knows? The only thing is, he's horrible. What has he done that's even been right? He's messed up this case, Nancy's case, from day one. So he tries to distract from his stupidity by adding to more stupidity by attacking First Amendment rights, freedom of speech in the press, allowing false reports to go unaccounted for. Like, you made a false report about me, how come they didn't go back to them? You made a 911 report about me that was totally false. Why no repercussions? How about all the other calls? The call on Alex. Just sitting there saying that he was actually in his P10. No, he was not. They got him for the same thing twice. You can't do that. You got him on a call once. The guy showed up. A cop also showed up, real professional, did nothing. Boom. So they gotta get him again? It's not how the law works. You can't pick and choose when something's a law, when something's not a law. So I think people that are making false claims, they need to be cited. Because what happens to the people that really did have a problem? You know, but yet the officers had to come and deal with a false claim. Somebody could be getting hurt, killed, there could be druggies out here. You're worrying about people sitting out front, across the street from Nancy Guthrie's house. Then you come in like it's a bank robbery or something on Alex. Ridiculous. We're talking Mayberry shit here, guys. And that's kind of an insult to Mayberry because I don't even think they'd be that stupid. But you're coming in like it's some violent criminal. Like he was doing something violent. He was sitting in front. And so was Jules. He was just sitting in front. Off the pavement, or barely, what was this? A toe? Off the easement? Come on. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it is 100 some odd degrees out here already. I am blasted by AC. I can feel it, it's hot. So I will take a look later at the messages. Wish I had my tripod on, but since I lost the parts of the gimbal, can't use it. And I gotta be hands-free. Other than that, Universal was fun. Got a lot done. Wasn't able to do the Water World, but I got the good stuff, and I got good footage of the roller coaster. People were on it yesterday, but I found out that was a commercial that they were doing for the roller coaster. But yet they had the team members saying that the ride was non-operational. Well, isn't that like a contradiction? How can you say it's, how can you say it's not optional or operational, but yet people are on it and you're filming a commercial? And then they say that, oh, well, we want to make sure it's safe. You've got live people on the ride filming a commercial, so it's okay for them not to be safe? I will tell you, I have talked to several staff members yesterday, and this whole thing about the opening for Hollywood Drift is too much of a secret. You know what it's doing? Being out in the crowd is angering a lot of people. It's like, just get the date, set it, and let's go. What are you waiting for? You know, as season pass holders, we have a right to know when to come out. People are coming out from out of state just because there's rumors of it opening up. You know, yesterday when people saw other people on the ride, everybody came right to the front there. They wanted to get on it. I mean, it's a good thing I wasn't taping all that because there was a lot of language going on. People are angry. They don't understand. Are tired of being lied to. Like, tell the truth about the damn ride already. Is it open or is it not? So they say, well, come back later this summer. Come back later this summer. Well, later this summer, it's summertime, right? So later this summer could be 2 hours from now. There's like no answers. It's so unprofessional. It's like, what? Is Chris Nanos now running Universal Studios? Because they're about as unprofessional as Chris Nanos. Like, big time. Yeah, sorry about I didn't do the second string, guys. Like I said, I had lost a part to my gimbal here. That's the part that connects to the phone, which controls the arm. It must have fell out of my pocket. And first time I ever used this gimbal and I lose the main part. So that's why you're seeing this angle. Is because I cannot prop it up against anything or the phone's gonna fall. So we're talking about two things here. We're talking about, I saw that the charges against 857 were dropped. I have not confirmed it. I saw JLR's stream, it says charges dropped, but I didn't really check the whole thing out. I heard from somebody else that they heard that charges were dropped. I do not know, but if charges were dropped, then that's a good thing, awesome thing, which means the charges will be dropped against Juice as well, and it should be Alex. So, yeah, if not, if you want to pursue this, then we'll just win in court. I mean, you got the lawyers now. So, it's just so weird. Like, there's so many problems happening with this Guthrie case against YouTubers that never should have happened. Is it really because the media as well is getting jealous? Because we give the real news and they don't? They give redacted crap? Or bits and pieces that are some truth, some not, and twist everything? Did Savannah really turn on YouTubers as well? This thing should turn into a movie. I'm like, seriously. What the hell is going on? The cops are out getting them speeders. You know, yesterday, California drivers, man, unfortunately, somebody lost their life. Off 134 there, all I saw were two cars that were upside down, and I saw somebody getting zipped up in a body bag. It was not cool. Anytime you see a medical examiner van, that means somebody passed away, which is sad, in a car accident of all things. You know, in a car accident, it's usually just one person being stupid, cutting people off, driving too fast, you know, something lame, and it costs somebody their lives, you know. Or I don't know if there was more than one person. I mean, it looked like a pretty bad wreck. Now, I've seen wrecks where cars were upside down. I've never seen two cars upside down. So that was pretty sad. Pretty sad. Yeah, I was supposed to stay at Universal for today as well. but the sun got to me a little bit. I think I ate something he didn't agree with me. So it was kind of a rough night. So I decided just to come home early. My stomach's still not like 100%. Maybe I'll stop. If I see some good sightseeing, maybe I'll stop, walk around. We'll see. I know there's a General Patton Museum. You can see me. Sorry guys, my eyes are on the road. I don't really want to keep my eyes off the road not at this speed. Just cruising at 78, at 75. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm sunburned. A little tired. I got copyrighted yesterday, so I had to trim some of the songs out. There's one thing about every time I go to a theme park, it's always playing some sort of music. And I'm always getting copyrighted on it, and I have to edit it. It sucks. I don't really understand the whole copyright thing. It's like it's free advertisement. Why are you worried about copyright? I'm not making money off of it. So why is that a copyright strike? It's not really a strike. It's basically a warning that I have to take it off, or I don't get credit for it. They just want to make sure I'm not making money off of their song. Basically what's going on. So I don't get credit for it. Like I said, guys, I can't really read the chat. If I pull over for it, maybe I will read the chat. Here's one comment. I guess I had to review it. Disgruntled narrator of the tour, the studio tour. Because he seemed a little upset. But I don't see why. I think it was the term fake news. That's the only thing I can think of. But if he wants to pursue it, then I will call Universal Studios for his harassment. You know, makes it sound like he's like some big shot or something. I don't even know his damn name. There's always somebody who's got some sort of crybaby problem. You know, even when I walked up to him and kind of helped him out by letting him know what the true park hours were. You really had the audacity to send me this message that you didn't appreciate me calling him out on it? Calling it fake news? Well, it was fake news. I'm not lying about it. You said the wrong schedule. Nothing wrong with that. That put his name out there negatively for the world to see. No, it's your first day. Do you really think people are going to recognize your face? They don't care. They care about the actual tour and seeing the sights, going through King Kong and Earthquake and Jaws. That's what they're going to remember. They're going to remember you? Get over yourself, dude. Seriously. What is wrong with you? Man, you need a Snicker bar or something? What a crybaby. But then he goes and deletes it when I come on the password. Because I was going to call Universal on him. Be like, hey, this is is what your guy is doing here. People are stupid. Total TDS going on. So guys, like I said, I don't know who's jumping in or out. I cannot see my phone. But I'll just recap. I saw and I heard that the charges were dropped against 857 Tucson. Amen. I don't know. I can't confirm them. I can't confirm or deny that. Like I said, I'm out of town. I'm coming back into town now. So I kind of looked at it kind of quickly. But if it is true that charges are dropped, then that is awesome. And I'm pretty sure that Tucson will have a sigh of relief. Even though I don't think anything major would have happened with it. You know, it's public nuisance. Just get it off his record. That's all it really matters. And just get it off of Juices. Everybody. I mean, nothing. Really, for the sheriff department to come after us is so beyond stupid. That Nanos needs to resign. Like, seriously, Nanos, get the heck out of here, dude. You screwed up Texas and they booted your butt out. Now you're screwing up Arizona, will put your butt out too. Like, either retire or do something, Nanos, but policing, it's not your thing, bro. Not your thing at all. Too many stupid decisions. So if I see anything like weird out here, I will pick up the phone and I'm going to record it. Unless it's another terrible accident, I don't want to record that. That's just terrible. Speed up a little bit. Let's pass. Coming up on some semis. I gotta get around them. 180 and a 75. So, be great news. You know, sooner or later this was going to turn around. There's no way this can stick. Especially like in the case with Juice and 857. They had an officer come by there before and everything was fine. And then what, was it an hour or two later, if that? I don't remember the whole timing on it. But then the next couple come rolling up and all of a sudden it's against the law. The order came down from Nanos and then the officer gets reprimanded for saying that the order came down from Nanos. It's like, why are you hiding, Nanos? You want to put the order down, be a man about it and say, I put the order down. There's a lot of weird stuff coming out of Pima County. Got Nanos and his goon squad. Like the guys that rolled up on Alex. They rolled up on Alex like he was, like, he did something major, like attacked somebody or something. Like he was an armed suspect. And rolling up on him. Zooming in, screeching your tire, you know, hitting your brakes hard, coming out, and start grabbing them. And all he was doing is asking, what am I being arrested for? And he couldn't even answer it. I don't know. Maybe you were in a rush, you couldn't wait to get another dozen donuts? I mean, I don't know. Then you guys try to take him down, try to face plant him, and you look stupid doing it. All you had to do, answer his question, why he's being arrested, you give him whatever BS reason you were going to give him. He would have let you cuff him, and that whole situation would have ended completely different. But no, you came in like a bunch of freaking morons, looking for trouble. You know, you guys are doing a little twirl with him, like you're dancing or something. I don't know what the heck that was. You guys trying to do a lambada with Alex or something? And then one falls on his own 2 feet, over his own 2 feet, he falls. In the media, it's like, oh yeah, he was thrown to his feet. No. This dumbass fell on his own. So, I'm sure you guys all seen it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just so frustrating. And then you got the people out there that are believing in media. And then poor Alex's daughter. My God, a death threat? Are you serious? Gonna call her work? Now, I was told it was a death threat. I had not heard it from anybody else. I heard it was a death threat. I know it was some sort of threat. I didn't know it was a death threat. People don't believe the media. They are going to twist everything. Now, why that poor girl? What did she do? You got a problem with Alex? Go up to Alex. Be a man about it. Attack a family? Dude, that's just a coward move. Like, give me a break. Death threats. Whoever did that threat, guess what, people? You're going to get found, and your ass is going to get arrested. It's stupid. You can't go and make a threat like that. It's a terrorist threat. You can't do it. You can't threaten harm on somebody else. Because, well, not for any reason, but especially because you don't like what her dad did. Well, then, man up. And tell him yourself. Frustrating how stupid people can be. Really, it's stupid. Oh. Boy, I am going 80 and people are coming by me like I'm going in slow motion. Nice. I've had a ticket out here before, that's why I kind of watch my speed. I mean, I'm going 80 and a 75, so it should be good enough, but nope. Some of these people are going 85, 90, 95, zooming by me. Ugh, it's crazy. This world's going nuts. It really has. Let's just get back to normal law. Not sheriffs that think they can make up their own rules, own policies. Last time I checked, we got to vote on new laws, right? Or have to pass Congress. You can't just make them up on the fly. Because then how we know what we're breaking, what rules we're breaking, or what laws we're breaking? They're making them up on the fly. It can't be 2 hours ago it was fine, and now it's not. Like what happened to 857 and to Juice. I saw the video. Cracking down ante up, or up in the ante. Yes. Up the ante and trying to find Nancy Guthrie. Help with the investigation with the FBI. Have your people go out there and search. Why is it that the YouTubers, you don't want the YouTubers to search? Why? You would think that you would want all the help you can get. Stupid. Very, very stupid. We're in the middle of nowhere. I see cactus and bush and dirt. Cactus and bush and dirt. On a couple trees. I tell you, I'm glad to get out of California. I bring my own cup in, my own QT cup. Fill it with ice. No water, nothing else. They charge me for it. You know, it's an AM PM. So basically it cost me, and 35 cents to use my debit card. So it cost me $1.05 to get a cup of ice in California. I go across the border, stay in line to Arizona, get some more ice, they didn't charge me anything. What does that tell you? I got a rest stop coming up here. I'm gonna stop in there. I'm gonna look at the, there's a message that's up for, let's see who it's from. That in a couple minutes, so some of the rest stop. Don't go to rest stops at night, guys. The last time I did with the wifey, there was a total weirdo in the bathroom. I didn't even use it because I walked by him and his head just shifted right over at me real fast. I was like, well, I'm not gonna chance this. I'm not going to be doing my business and have you guys sneak up on me. I'll wind up peeing on his leg. So, rest stops, don't go alone. You know, make sure other people are around. I have heard horror stories in the past that certain rest stops, there have been killings and rapes and all kinds of weird stuff. I've encountered some weird people there before. Some asking for money, and some are just like whacked out on drugs. At jail, I would say wackadoodles. The old wackadoodles. But you go to a place that has a bunch of semis there, and you should be okay. But if you don't see any cars around, nope, keep on going. Other than that, I also heard another video, another ransom note saying this guy has a video of Nancy and her kidnapper. I wonder if that's the same one that said they saw Nancy with 2 kidnappers in Mexico. I wonder if that's the same person. Which I didn't believe that because I don't think Nancy's in Mexico. Semi go. Out of the way, semi. Yes. I got up at about 6 o'clock this morning. Trying to decide if I was going to go to Universal or not again. I was like, well, my body kind of hurts a little bit. Didn't have a great night. I decided, well, I'll come back soon when the roller coaster opens. Bus stop should be coming up here. I wanted to stop at the last bus stop, but it wasn't there anymore. It was demolished to rebuild again. Maybe go to the pass. It's that way. Gotta go like 90 to pass this stupid semi. Start booking it. Alright, rest area coming up in 1 mile. Gonna read some messages. Pass. Freeway on its streets messages. Okay. Let's see what we got. Redacted the post that wasn't true. Yes, 857 said they were supposed to drop 857 days. Well, good. But we'll see. Now, here's the one for review. What's this? I'll show it. Oh. I think a moderator already handled this. You handle that, Agent 85? You won't crash this, bitch. UNC, no balls. Who is this person? Who is this guy? Okay. Okay. Some person will be very nice. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get off for now. If I make a stop, I'll jump back on. But I just wanted to talk about 857. It's great news. So hit that like, subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Peace.
out.